Popcorn world. Popcorn world. Yeah. Now, yes, I can. So you can get this groove in the back of a can. You can make it round the world and it holds in your hand. Popcorn world. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn world. Popcorn world. Popcorn world. Let's make history with the five. Oh, the song 2 and 3. Add 1 more plus me and be the five. Yeah, we keep it on the floor. And the funk plus 4 and you got 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here despite behind the scenes technical difficulties. We are here. We made it. As the old gospel songs say, millions didn't make it. But we was one of the ones that did. So here we are. I don't know how we pulled this off, but we pulled it off. There's Killer Cam, there's Byron Lusby, there's Reggie Love, there's C Major. We all here. Somehow we pulled this off today. This was not an easy task today. I don't know why, but it was. All right. First of all, gentlemen, how are you? How's everything going? Everybody good?
Good.
I'm great.
Good.
Awesome. I'm not gonna wear my I don't have my new specs yet. They are being made for me. So, but they got the player, they got the pimp. No more 2020. I'm out here on these need glasses streets now.
Ooh.
They're not gonna look like that though. They're not gonna look like that. Yeah. I got some temps. But the ring light is in there, so I was like, that's weird. I don't want to put there with the ring light, so I'll just wait. So I'm gonna go old school tonight. But listen, let's jump right in because we got a huge show, packed show today. let's start with the fired becoming hired. James Franklin got a job, y'all. He went and got a job. Why you mad, Cam? I ain't even say what the job was.
Why are we starting with James Franklin? Nobody want to hear about no James Franklin. Oh, you just
he got a job.
He just beat Alabama. You talking about James Franklin? Nobody care about all that, man.
We gonna get to Alabama.
Nah, we should start with that, man.
Hold on. You've been doing this show 4 years now. You don't know what a tease is. You don't know how to bait the people. You just now learning how this show works.
I ain't in a baiting mood right now, Lord.
I know my Oklahoma people are sitting in good face right now.
There's only one Oklahoma.
There's two Oklahoma people.
There's only one
Oklahoma, though.
Okay.
It's two Sooners, but there's only one Oklahoma.
I don't know what's happening right now, but it feels like this is a very coordinated message. And can I just say James Franklin works for Virginia Tech now? That's all I want to say. And does anybody like that hire?
I think it's a great hire.
I don't know if
recruit the Tidewater area.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids down there. If he got kids at Penn State, he can get them there too. You won't have to play Ohio State, Indiana, Michigan.
They ain't gonna score over 10 points a game, but they'll be all right.
I mean, it's the ACC.
He might not need you. I'm gonna say he might not need you at the ACC. That might be 5 wins in the ACC. I don't know.
They're gonna have 40 runs, 10 passes, and 10 points a game.
Listen.
And they'll win 10-9.
They win 10-9.
I was gonna say if he can hold the other ball. I was gonna say if he can hold the other team to 6, then he's good. He's Gucci. He's Gucci. Okay.
Hey, and they will have a good tight end and a good linebacker. We know that.
Oh, they'll have a killer tight end and a good running back. And a good running back.
And the weather,
keep a good running back.
The weather's still the same. So
no, the weather's not quite as bad.
Excuse me. Cam is not entertained. Can y'all please help?
Listen, Cam will be fine. He's gonna have to work through this on his own. All right.
If the Giants was 8-2, we'd be starting talking about the Giants. We'd start the show talking about the Giants.
No, we wouldn't.
Yeah, we would.
No, we wouldn't. We would not.
If it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk on the show.
That's all I'm saying, Cam. Just calm down, Lord.
Bro, I'm calm. I just need you to hurry up.
We starting with the NBA. That's where we're starting. This guy here, boy.
Okay, we'll talk about Luke and Bron then. That's cool.
That's all I'm saying. Can you just calm down just a little bit? Well, actually, we're gonna get to Luke and Bron.
Excuse me. If Louisville was 9-1, we'll be starting this show talking about
We would not. I don't care who the team is. We would not. I gotta. I'm
always go. I don't
know if I believe that. You my dog. You my dog. I don't know about that.
He still be posting that funky video.
Hold on.
Come on, man.
I would. Well, I do that for you, Chad. I do that for you specifically. But listen,
Byron, you see what I'm saying, Byron?
Let me tell y'all something. I am over the moon thrilled. If you know anything about Louisville basketball, you know I'm bouncing off the walls right now because I don't have to listen to Kentucky fans for a whole year. So, but I'm not starting with that. I'm starting with the NBA, and more specifically, a very strong developing story in that Mark Cuban, according to reports by several sources, Mark Cuban is back in the mix now. And he's having conversations with people saying, we need to start over. I want to ask y'all, do y'all think that's the right path? Because I keep hearing everybody's on the table, except for Cooper Flagg, obviously. But everybody's on the table. Is that the right path for the Mavs?
No.
To start all the way over?
No. Not when you got Kyrie coming back in a couple of months, and then you need to see what happens.
Kyrie ain't coming back till like April, May.
I heard January, February because
he ain't gonna be right if he does. That's at least 9 months. I haven't known anybody to come back anywhere near full strength of what they were in 9 months.
Adrian Peterson.
That was still a year. No, in the first part of that season, he wasn't like he was in November. Because luckily we played him in September and he wasn't quite back yet. But Adrian's surgery didn't sound like Kyrie's.
Right.
Adrian's was that dude's not human. It was a whole different surgery with that dude.
What is that record? I'm just curious. They're 4-11.
Yeah.
I mean, the question is, what do you do with AD? That's the question.
Easy.
Well, according to reports, he's on the block. He's being discussed as being on the block, and a potential buyout on Klay Thompson.
But here's the thing: what can you get for AD right now? That's the question.
That's the question.
No,
who would be willing?
It ain't like you can get a. It ain't like you get a all-time top 5 player. And my bad. I'm sorry, Dallas. That's too early.
That's the truth.
My bad. It's too early, Dallas.
I mean, your words sting right now, Reg. I'm not gonna hold you, but also you're not lying. I don't know. I floated out something to Chad. He didn't like it, but I don't think I was wrong. I think for what you want him to do, that's the call Golden State need to make. You can solve 2 problems. You can solve 2 problems with 1 trade. Because you don't want to pay Jonathan Kuminga anyway.
We got people sitting on the bench in street clothes anyway, so it's not gonna work.
Yeah, but you don't have anybody sitting on your bench as talented as AD.
Hello.
He gonna still be on the bench, is what I'm saying. He'll
be on the bench. He'll be on the bench until you need him. And that's all you're trying to do. You don't need AD for 82 games. First of all, he ain't gonna ever play 82 games. Let's start with that. He's not gonna play, he barely gonna play 50 games. But if he's playing February, March, April, May, June, that's all you need.
Who said he's gonna make it? You saying
he will?
Man. Okay.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you want Kuminga or not?
I found this on the web.
No.
Then what are we talking about?
There's other players out there.
You get rid of something you don't want for something you need.
We don't need somebody to be sitting on the bench replacing somebody that's playing.
So you can't help this guy. You can't help this guy.
We need a healthy body.
I realize that now.
We need a healthy body. It's not gonna work if he ain't on the court.
Play him once a week.
No, come on now.
Well, the stuff you're doing now ain't working either. So what?
I mean, hey,
you know, but here's the thing, and I was make a
move, but not that move.
I was one of those persons say, hey, let's give it. I don't know if I would have fired Nico that quick. I would have liked to give him 1 year to see, but I it's hard now. It's like
I would have fired him time he came with a dumb idea to trade Luka.
Well,
you watching my off A, dog.
But here's the problem, though.
I don't think that's all his idea, but that's a whole other conversation.
Why all of a sudden Mark is getting involved now when he should have been involved before they made that trade?
Mark didn't have no say.
He didn't have any say. They're bringing it back because it backfired. It turned out so bad.
Yeah,
that's what happens when you cannot live with your own failure.
But thank you. Why did you didn't come to Mark before y'all made that trade? Like
that's right.
That's the problem I got with it.
Mark didn't have no say.
Nico and Mark didn't have a good relationship. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Nico kind of kicked him out. He kind of was like, "I got this, Mark," and it was like, "Oh, okay." And listen, when you go to the West, when you go to the NBA Finals, you do have it. You do have it. When you go to the NBA Finals, you do have it. The problem is, if you think you got it, too much. He thought he had it too much, and he said, "You know what would be even better than going to the NBA Finals? Trading Luka." Man, what are you doing?
Right. Before then, he was like a genius. All the trades he made, he was like a genius. He was like a genius. To bring in Gafford, to draft Lively, to bring in to shoot some of the players around. They said, "Go get a shooter. We go get Clay." And
what do you mean he was like a genius? He's still a genius. The Lakers got Luka.
Yeah, all right, listen. As far as these upper 2 blocks are concerned, Nico is a fine human being. He's a God-fearing man, and we appreciate him for everything he's done for basketball. He's an amazing human being.
To answer your question, yes, they need to blow it up. They're 4-11.
They need to start with the medical staff.
They best players hurt.
Everybody hurt. Like God,
the second best player is hurt. You just paid Gafford. You just paid Gafford. You paid Clay. You just paid Kyrie, and he ain't laced them up yet. You just paid PJ Washington. You just extended Jason Kidd. Yeah, you got to blow it up now. And Kidd got to go too. Because Kidd was part of that too.
But
act like you wasn't all you want. Everybody got to blow the whole thing up. Go see what's best for Cooper Flag. Go get Melo Ball, put him with Cooper Flag, and start that team over. I said what I said.
I'll keep PJ though. I think I still might keep PJ in there.
The what?
It's a tough situation.
They have pieces that can trade away for sure.
The reason you trade PJ too, because you can get something for PJ. You got to blow this whole team up and get as much assets as you can for this team right now.
I think that's Mark's philosophy. I think Mark is saying we don't have it. Without Luka, we don't have it. And so what are we doing? Why are we trying to run these old beat up pieces out here and try to make it look like it's still the same championship team? It's not. So let's go ahead and do something different and see what we can get back. Like the Oklahoma path. You know what I'm saying? Russell Westbrook ain't gonna bring you no title. So let's move on.
Yeah, well,
Kyrie by himself ain't never pulled no title in.
Hey,
AD by himself ain't never pulled no title in. So
they were on the Oklahoma path when they drafted Luka. They got off the path when they got rid of Luka. They were on the path. Because
you had all of young 100%. Bigs, Kyrie, him. You had a core, and then I don't anyway. Yeah.
We will never understand that trade ever. Although, as far as I'm concerned, Nico, you did great, brother. I understand the vision. Appreciate you for seeing what none of us can see.
Byron, because I thought about this though, and I told Lloyd that if you think about it, you had Lively and Gafford. You put them together, that's the same numbers AD was putting up at the Lakers.
And they're younger and healthier.
Lively is just as worse when it comes to injuries, too.
Well,
he's starting to be. He's starting to
be. He got drafted. He missed his rookie year last year. Yeah,
he's starting to have that injury thing, too. So, speaking of injuries, this is a weird start to the NBA season, bro. Like, can I just read this to y'all real quick? Here are the following people that are on the injury reserve as of today. Victor Wembanyama, Stephen Castle out 2 to 3 weeks. Giannis out 2 weeks. Ja Morant out 2 weeks. Trae Young out 4 weeks. Anthony Davis out 7 to 10 more days. I don't know if that meme I've been seeing is true, that Cooper Flag has played more games than Anthony Davis as of right now, because I haven't stopped to count it, but I don't think that's wrong. But that's who's out. Aaron Nesmith is out for 4 weeks. As if it could get worse for Indiana, Aaron Nesmith is out 4 weeks. Derrick Jones, the great player that's playing over there in Philly, he's out 6 weeks. Kawhi is, of course, out. He's always out. Zion's always out. OG Anunoby, 2 weeks. Jalen Green, 4 to 6 weeks. Matisse Thybulle, 4 to 6 weeks. Blake Wesley out 8 to 12 weeks. What is going on? We're 3 weeks into the season, and 25 players are out more than multiple weeks. What is happening?
They scared because Bron coming back?
I don't know if that's
I'm about to go, man. Hey, that
might be true.
Somebody been drinking that. Somebody drinking some wine over there or something.
Did you mention Wemby too?
I said Wemby to start. Yeah.
And Castle.
Yeah.
You know what? I'd rather them be out early than late.
Yeah.
I think the league is messing up with the scheduling. I don't understand why we playing back-to-backs in October. That makes no sense to me. And why are we trying to run Friday, Saturday back-to-backs for what? Like, why are we trying to compete with college football? That makes no sense to me. That cup thing might be
doing too much.
Yeah, it might be doing too much.
Yeah.
I mean, I get the money grab. I understand it. I just think it's causing some problems because you shouldn't have this many teams. Because like tonight, the marquee game tonight should be Spurs Grizzlies. That should be a decent watchable game, but it won't be because half the Spurs ain't playing and Ja Morant's out. So we don't know what we go. So that's just a bunch of guys doing a thing.
Be pissed if you about tickets to that game, boy. You be pissed.
Oh man.
Whoa.
Especially if you bought them in advance. So I'm saying, why is this? I mean, what are y'all thoughts to that? What is the league is getting in their own way? Is that what this is?
I mean, we get the ACLs and all that kind of injuries. Are these other injuries the same thing, or is it different? Just very.
It's everything. It's knee injuries. It's calf strains.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard calf strain mentioned more times in the last few weeks than I've heard in my lifetime. Like Giannis has a calf strain, such and such has a calf strain, Wemby has a calf strain. Everybody got a calf strain.
Isn't that the precursor to the Achilles, right?
Yeah, and that's one thing they probably, if you got any type of calf injury, they're probably holding off on that for that Achilles. But second of all,
they're giving out calf strain like Oprah cars.
The game is, and here's the thing too. And we talked about this. The game is a little different. The pace is faster. They took out the rule of holding players out, resting players,
load management. Yeah,
load management. They took that out. So I don't know. And like I said, the game is so much faster. It is. And you're putting up 150 to 140, you know what I'm saying, a game. So I'm not saying that's the cause. I don't know. It could just be one of these freak things that start of an NBA season. Like NFL has a summer camp freak. About 20 people have injuries all through the summer, through the camp. So it may be one of those things. I don't know for sure. But I know the game is totally different from now than when we played and grew up on.
Yeah. I know it's weird because, like, even tonight, Golden State's playing Orlando. Then they're going to turn around and play Miami tomorrow. Why? For what? Like, to me, that's an unnecessary back-to-back. You already started the season 3 weeks earlier than you normally do to accommodate this stupid cup thing. So what's the purpose of this? Like, I don't understand. I know we the cup champions. I got it. But I'm just saying, we're the original cup champions. I got it. But also, I don't want to lose the whole season trying to win this stupid cup. Like, it ain't that important to me. Even though the banner hangs in the rafters. I get it.
It's about the money, man. That's all.
All right.
There you go, Chad. That's it.
Let me get to one of the things I know Cam wants to talk about. LeBron is back tonight. He will make his LA return. What do you think it's going to be like for him? Obviously, it's going to be a lot of rust. Him knocking off rust. I can't imagine he's going to play more than 24 minutes.
Hey, the pressure's on y'all coach because y'all been playing really well without him. How you going to mix him in? That's where the pressure's going to come from.
Chemistry.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all been playing really good. And, you have had some stars to step up.
We did what, Reggie? I didn't hear you. My mic was off. I couldn't hear you. We did what?
My mic was off.
Your mic was off and you couldn't hear him. That don't even
Just like you gave Wemby so much credit, I'm gonna give the Lakers some credit. I'm just giving you back what you give me sometimes. But you start giving me the other stuff, I'm gonna give you back that.
Oh my, that escalated.
I just asked you what you said, bro.
No, the Lakers been playing. No, really, the Lakers been playing really well. Yeah. Those role players are now stepping up and being that guy. So, is LeBron gonna take a back seat to the person that put up 50 a week or two ago, or is he's gonna assert himself? How do you make that work? I mean, that's the coach problem.
It's not the biggest problem. Go ahead, Lloyd. Go ahead.
Well, go ahead. No, you go ahead. You go ahead. Because I have a thought, and you have it. I'm sure you do as well.
If this was somebody else we was talking about, I could see where the problem may lie. If we were talking about Milwaukee, if we were talking about the Spurs, if we were talking about Golden State, they was winning without Jimmy Butler, and he was coming back. I get it. We're talking about somebody who's probably got the highest IQ in basketball that we've ever seen. So I feel like he would make the right decisions. He would do what's right by the team. I understand it's Bron, drama queen, whatever anybody want to call it. I get all that. But on the court, Bron 98% of the time makes the right basketball play.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with it. But I just hope JJ put him at power forward, though. Like, put him down there with DeAndre, like, fill out the lineup. Don't put him at 2 guard and do something stupid like that, But
no, I agree with you. I think you put him at power forward, one, because you don't want him guarding guards at
100%.
41. Yeah. Not at 41. So let's start with that. I think he's going to defer. I'm going to be honest with you. I really think he's going to defer. I think he's going to decide I gotta be a contributor / facilitator first. And then I'll make shots and make plays when necessary. So I think you're going to see his numbers drop. I really do.
Well, his numbers are supposed to drop. I think they're supposed to drop when you got a DeAndre.
They should.
Absolutely. They should. Just like it's the same thing about Shea. Last year, you getting Jalen Williams back, and you getting these people, and your numbers should go down.
You should have to keep putting up 40. Right. You should have to keep putting up 40. If you're still putting up 40 and you got your second best player on the team out there with you, something's wrong.
Brian might actually find himself getting layups and dunks that are easy because you got so much attention on Luka. You got so much attention on DeAndre Ayton catching the backdoor oop, and Austin Reeves is playing out of his mind. So we don't know how it's going to go. I just don't think it's going to be a negative thing. I personally don't think it's going to be a negative thing.
But I do think the Lakers are playing chess right now with the whole situation. And it's going to be interesting to see how they move the pieces around the board. So, all right, let's get into the NFL, y'all.
Before we go there, it's not about I don't think it's about Bron. I think it's about after 6 minutes into the game, who's coming out the game? Are you bringing Luka out? You bringing Bron out? Who are the two people of the starting five that you're gonna keep together? You're keeping Bron and Austin Reeves and DeAndre out there, and then you're gonna have Luka, Jackson Hayes, and so out there.
If the long-term strategy is to keep LeBron throughout the whole season, it's got to be LeBron coming out.
Okay,
you're playing. To me, you're playing LeBron 6 minutes a quarter, and in the first and third it's the first 6 minutes, and then the second and fourth is the last 6 minutes, and that's all you need from him right now until the playoffs start. You don't need him wearing his body out for what? You got scorers, you got defense, you got a defensive captain out there in Marcus Smart that can call out what you need to do. You got everything you need to be competitive. So now against the Thunder, maybe you play them a little extra because you got to offset those points and those defensive assignments. So maybe you protect Luka, protect Austin Reeves on the defensive side. But against everybody else, you don't run that dude in the ground. What for?
I mean, I seen what Luka do. I think when Bron is in the game, I think you need to have Bron, and I'm really okay with Jackson Hayes too. I think you need to have Bron, Jackson Hayes, Rui Hachimura, and Austin Reeves in there. Luka is so good enough by himself. Really, you're good with Luka and DeAndre Ayton in the game and Marcus Smart in the game. I think as long as you surround Bron with those people he don't have to overstim himself.
I agree. Let's jump into some breaking news. Well, it's not breaking news, it's like old breaking news. But before we get to the recap, we got another Spitgate, y'all. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. And then what made this Spitgate worse is that Jamar Chase looked smooth down the barrel of the camera and said, "No, man, I ain't spit on that dude." It's like, fam.
They got 4K. It's 50 cameras at this game. Time y'all fought the first time, they gonna put all them cameras on y'all to watch y'all the rest of the game.
And they got 4K cameras too. That boy's clear. So
yeah, exactly.
You saw that trajectory.
4K and can slow it down to any speed you want. Like it was easy to see this suspension. Yeah. I don't understand why brothers are spitting on each other. Like, what are we doing? Like, why?
It's allowed. Like, they ain't punish them. Like, Jalen Ramsey couldn't put his hands on him, and then the league is only giving you a game.
Yeah. I knew Jamar Chase was gonna be gone a game when they gave Jalen Carter a game.
I think this is the last season for a game, though. I think the NFLPA is gonna step up and say no, absolutely not. Cause here's what's gonna happen. Right now, and this is gonna sound weird to say this, but right now the right person has been spit on. Eventually, the wrong person is gonna get spit on, and we're gonna have a whole different situation. And it won't be just the spit; it'll be a melee out there. And now you got, folk being carted off the field, or helmets being snatched off, and you got to sort this out for the next 5 minutes. And I'm telling you, it just take that one wrong one for this to be as bad as it can possibly be. But I think it should be no less than 5 games or 3 games. I'll say 3 games.
That's one of the worst things you can do, man. Spit on somebody. So yeah, like you said, it can definitely escalate. It can definitely escalate quickly.
I'm not here for it. I spitting on me, fam. You got to see me. You got to see me for the rest of your life.
It could turn into a football malice in the palace at that point.
You're not hearing me, Chad. You got to see me for the rest of your life. Bump this football game. I'm like, I thought Damon Woody said it best. He said, fam, we got to see each other. I got to see you. Wherever you are, it don't even matter. Wherever you are. You at church on Sunday. We on the news. Wild man runs up on the dude at the church and just bops him in the back of the head with a helmet. Like, we got to see each other. You spit on me. We gonna deal with this. We got to deal with this until I feel like it's satisfied. So okay, all right. So he's suspended for one game. Now we can get to the recap. What are we talking about, fellas? What are we talking about? Who smashed it in the NFC this week? Best, worst. So your best, your worst, and your surprise. Who you? We never start with Cam. Why don't we start with Cam tonight? We never start with Cam. Let's give Cam some love.
What division we starting with?
NFC or conference. We starting with NFC. We can start. You know what? We can start with the AFC. It don't matter to me. Which way you want?
I just need to know which division we starting in.
Cam, we starting with you. Where you want to start?
Well, let's start with the good old NFC.
NFC. That's what we're doing in.
I'm gonna put the for the week. I'm gonna say San Francisco.
For the week,
take care of business. San Francisco taking care of business. It's the hardest division in football right now between them and Seattle.
It is the hardest. This is, man.
And the Rams. So you got to take care of business. And the Cardinals have played their way out of it already. So, yeah. But still, all three of those teams could make the playoffs.
So we all agree. Kyler Murray's played his last game in or last season. We'll do it that way. Yes. He's definitely played his last season in Arizona, right?
Put that house up for sale.
I need to see what the contract looks like, but
I don't know if it matters.
Probably so. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you think it matters?
Yeah. Somebody got to take it on. And then cutting him could destroy your cap depending on what the escalators and all of that stuff is. So
I know what team will take it on because that's what they do. Give me an O.
They need more quarterbacks in the building.
Why not? That's what they do. They take old quarterbacks. Big contracts. They don't care. Whatever. $500 million, $750, $1 billion. What does it matter? Okay. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do. I'm sorry, Cam. Who's your worst?
Man. I would say the Commanders, bro. Like, I know they don't have a quarterback. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But like you got a lot to fight for. You know, you got the Cowboys and the Giants in your division. That those are winnable games, right? And the Eagles. And the Eagles is a winnable game. So it just seemed like they've been deflated off of one person. And if you counting on one person like that means that you're not that good. It's fool's gold. It's fool's gold.
Byron, how do you over evaluate that badly where you are? And I get it because you were in an NFC Championship game last year. So I guess in your mind you're thinking, well, we really wasn't one play but you were one game away from the Super Bowl. So how do you over evaluate that badly? Because it looks like they missed it completely.
Who's to say they did? I mean, last year you caught lightning in a bottle. Like it's happened to us where we were good. We were better than what we thought, but we knew what we were. Like this just happened this way, but we still got holes to fill and whatever. So I'm not sure that they did over evaluate. It's just they're having injuries. The quarterback is hurt. He's not playing as well. So, and everybody else is healthy. You know, last year the Lions had 18 people hurt on defense. So, you know, you just it's kind of lucky year, fluky year. So I don't know that they did.
Okay.
I'm sure if you ask the people in the building, they're like, we got holes. This last year, we hit them.
Right. Everybody stepped up. Who's your surprise, sir? We might have the same surprise.
Listen, y'all doubt them. Y'all doubt them. You know the season. I'm going with the Bears. Ain't nobody on this panel expect the Bears to be 7-3. If
At
you do,
all.
you're lying.
Not at
Including
all.
myself.
I picked them to be 7-10. So,
at all.
And by the way,
and I think
may
a lot
not
of
be
it,
out of the realm of the possibility still, if you look at the schedule.
and I believe, yeah, that's true. That's true for anybody.
Yeah.
But I believe what Ben Johnson is doing with Caleb Williams is making a huge difference in him. What he's doing with the rest of the team, the way he got the defense geeked up. Yeah, I didn't think Ben Johnson would be like this right out the gate. I thought it'd be a couple of seasons to get everybody to buy in to whatever he's trying to do, because he's going to also get some more offensive weapons in there. Like he's going to continue to do what they do. So like I like the direction the Bears going into. I like what Caleb Williams is doing. I don't think he's overthinking the situation. Even when they have these leads and they come back and the other team come back, that's defensively. That's on the defense. If they lose that game, we start talking about Caleb Williams. Why? The defense giving that up. They did it the first week against Minnesota.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna pick up where you left off. I'm gonna start with my surprise. I'm gonna say I agree with you that it's got to be the Bears. Like nobody saw this coming, and I'll say this about Caleb because I don't know if anybody's been hard on Caleb than I have.
Nobody in this world.
Nobody in this world. It's possible. I see the growth for sure. It's you'd be lying to yourself if you can't say you see the growth. But now, do I also see some of the same challenges? Yes. And it's interesting because now it's like I'm still gonna give you these 7 or 8 plays where I'm just awful. but when I'm under pressure at the end of this game, I'm gonna do the 4 things that Ben told me to do, and I'm gonna do them at a high level. And that's what's crazy about where they are, because all of these are come back behind wins, right? But think about if you watch those last drives, they're basically all the same. It's that hit down the middle. It's a couple of chunks on the side. It's him running if he needs to. It's the 3 things that you can tell Ben Johnson has said, hey man, stop overthinking the game. Do these 3 things until you feel comfortable doing other things. And he's doing those 3 things. So you can't listen. That's called growth. That's called growth. At the end of the day, that's called growth. So is it perfect yet? No, not by any stretch of the imagination. And all you can beat is who's in front of you. They're beating the people that's in front of them. So now, here they are going to the second half of the season. We'll see what it looks like. But I got you. Listen, you're right, Cam. I didn't have 7-3, brother. Didn't have that on my big old card. And in position to win. And here's the interesting part about it. 7-3 in a division that's right now up and down. Who's playing better than the Bears right now? I'll wait.
Yeah, you're right.
You can't, cause my worst is the Vikings. My worst is the Vikings. JJ, well, I have 2 worst: the Vikings and the Falcons, and I have to make a public apology to Cam only for this one part. Hold on, Slappy, slow down, cause they still have that dude. They just don't know how to use any of the dudes, and I don't know why they kept Kirk Cousins. I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all.
Money.
Yeah.
You can't just cut everybody, and then there are ramifications for that. It ruins your cap. It ruins your cap.
But you ain't got to cut them. Just send them up to Ohio. They'll take anybody. And I'm not even talking about the Browns. I'm talking about the Cincinnati Bengals.
They didn't even want him.
He better than what they got.
Can I say something about what you said about the Bears?
Yeah.
And this is again what I'm talking about. You just said that they came back in like 4 or 5 games. Come back and win these games.
Like in a row.
But before that, they was winning those games. That's why I said we got to give credit. We got to give
What do you
Caleb
mean?
credit. They was winning those games and gave the lead up at the end of the games where they had to come back and win those games. Like
Not all of them.
About 3 of them in a row they did. They was winning the game at the end of the game, and then the defense would give up a touchdown, and then the Bears would have to go back down and score to win the game.
Hold on. I don't want to make it sound like I'm saying that's Caleb's fault. I'm not.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I apologize if it came across like that. Yeah.
But in that part, I'm saying that's what we got to give Caleb the credit for.
100%. That's 100%.
He's not digging his team into a hole, is what I'm saying, like he was doing last year.
100%. 100%. Now, let me also say this. The antithesis of that is J.J. McCarthy. It appears
messed up
that they dropped the entire ball with that pick.
They messed up.
Because he's not even if Caleb is making erratic decisions, J.J. McCarthy is playing awful. Like he's missing guys. It's not even funny how he's missing guys. Like he's throwing it in the dirt. He's all over the place. I don't know how they missed that so bad. I don't know.
Sam Darnold threw 4 picks. So, and when they needed him to play his best, he was absolutely dog crap last year. He was awful.
Okay, but now,
he was awful.
If I'm now you back in scout mode, but hold on, but you back in scout mode.
I'm just telling you what they were thinking. I'm just telling you what they were thinking.
Okay, Byron. So you back in scout mode, but you work for the Vikings now. If I come to you and say, give me your honest opinion. Should we keep Sam or should we go with Is JJ ready? What would you have said?
It's money. It's money. They got to pay all them receivers and all of that. So they're going to take the younger, inexpensive guy and hope that you hit on him sooner than later. I'm not going to say that kid ain't going to be bad. You don't know yet. This is like his 7th or 8th start.
Sam wasn't expensive either, though.
I don't think.
Yeah, he was going to be this year. You had to make a choice. They couldn't pay him. You're not going to give him $100 million.
Why?
Because they think they want to take the chance on the younger guy. That's cheaper. You build a better team when these cats are on their rookie deal.
You're not paying him 3 years, $100 million?
No.
Not when you got to pay everybody else on that team.
You can't pay everybody. Ask the Cowboys how that works when you pay 2 people at the top of their position. I'm just telling you.
Seattle. Great job, Seattle. You 7-3 now.
Yeah. And he pissed down his leg this weekend in a big game again.
7-3. I don't care.
He's going to have his leg in a big game. It ain't about winning. But it ain't about just winning games. It's about winning the chip.
Okay, I agree. The guy in Buffalo ain't won nothing either, and he did bad games.
But that's a different level of talent.
The boy in Kansas City had a bad game, and they may not make the playoffs.
But I wouldn't use Josh as the comparison because Sam ain't putting nobody on his back and carrying him.
And they're not asking him to either.
Right? No, I agree with what I'm saying is I don't think that's a good comparison because Sam is a, like Cam Newton likes to say, he's a game manager, and he's being asked to make the critical play when necessary, and he has yet to prove. To that point, he has yet to prove that he can do that. But my point is, you went from he's yet to prove it to he can't even make a throw. That's a huge jump in my opinion. And I understand the 100 you're trying to save, but if you're gonna have to start over at quarterback again next year, are you really saving it? Like, I mean, because here's what you're about to do. What you're about to do is force Justin Jefferson to the office and say, hey man, I want to trade. That's about to happen. He ain't gonna just keep sitting there with all of that talent that he got and all that ability. And he just saw his homie Micah get traded. He ain't gonna just keep saying, watching playoffs go by every year. So I don't know, man. I hear what you're saying. I just think bird in the hand, man. Bird in the hand.
Money. They drafted that rookie for a reason. It's about money.
I get it, but you go.
It's about money.
Exactly, because they needed their future quarterback.
They call it checks and balances.
So paying Sam Darnold puts that kid taking over a year away, and then you're gonna have to pay him too without knowing whether you should or not. You had to rip that Band-Aid off while he's on that rookie deal for 5 years.
I get it. I'm not going nowhere different from a team. What was their record last year? 14. What was it?
14-2.
I'm not changing nothing. I don't care what you say. I'm not changing nothing from that team. 14.
You don't own a team and you're not worried about money. They're worried about money. The cap is real. You have to worry
No,
about
the
that.
cap is real.
You can't just say that. It's about money. You have to worry about the cap. You got to worry about who's coming up 2 years from now. You can't pay all of that money for that guy.
I totally agree.
It's their thinking. That's their thinking.
Yeah, no, we're not saying that's where you are. You may not be in that same spot, but I'm saying I think I'd at least bet on him one more year. At least one more year. At least one.
They could have franchised him, right? They could have franchised him.
Oh
no. Hell no, you could have franchised him.
No. You know how much money that is?
Yeah, that's a whole nother set of
Don't
do that. Don't do that. And my best is the Rams. I mean, quietly they balling, man. They're in the zone right now. They are in the zone right now. So
even though that game was weird, because
it was a very weird
threw
game.
for 135 yards.
Yeah.
They got all of the picks and they still barely won by like 2 points.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. In my humble opinion about the entire NFL, I honestly don't know who the best team is. I really don't. I think it might
literally
be
a week-to-week league.
Yeah, I think it may be the Rams. I think it may be my AFC team. Maybe, but I don't know that. Like for who they beat, I don't know if that's a tell that they're the best. I mean, I don't know. This is a weird year of football.
It's a whole bunch of good.
For real. But we with you, Byron. Tell us who your best, worst, and surprise is, brother.
Say Rams best. I'm gonna go still with the Saints. They stink. Sorry. And surprise, like everybody, Chicago, and then more, and this Caleb. His growth has been. He's not. He's making the layups more now. So they've done a good job with him getting his head right. So, but I don't have much to add.
Sometimes the worst thing that can happen to you when you're a young, good quarterback is people keep reminding you of that. They keep telling you how good you are. And it almost promotes a false sense of reality in that you don't have room for growth. Like you're figuring that you've got it figured out. And you see that in quarterbacks who they start to become, I won't say arrogant because arrogant sounds aggressive, but maybe overly confident, right? And I think maybe Caleb was a victim of that a little bit, coming in saying, "Oh, I'll be fine in my first year." You didn't play the game. Calm down. Like, for real, calm down. And the same thing with what we're going to talk about in the AFC. It's the same thing. You just got to calm down and realize that this ain't college. This ain't college. Okay. Chad, who you going with, brother?
Didn't we see, but didn't we in I agree with you said this is not college, but in college, didn't we know that Baker was going to be okay in the NFL? We like that guy's going to be in the NFL. Like we knew that, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something that I've never said on this program, and I should have said it a long time ago, but I didn't know Baker would become this. The worst thing. Well, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for my intro to where we're going in the AFC. Chad, what are your three? But I got something good for you on that Baker thing because that's a great point you just made.
Well, I'm saying the same thing about Caleb his freshman year when he took over for that Texas game. We were like, 100%. Oh shoot, this guy gonna be in the NFL.
It looks different. That looks different than
right.
Yeah,
100%. Go ahead, Chad.
My best is gonna be the Rams. My worst, I'm gonna go with the Lions. Even though I know they played, even though they played the Eagles, you got a lot of weapons on that.
That was a weird game too.
You got a lot of weapons on that team, and you're gonna have to face them at some point again. So you need to show them that you can actually play with them. So and also like that guy said, the Bears, it's my surprise team.
Can they play with them?
I mean, the playoffs are a different beast. So, I mean, you
because it looks like they have all of the components to play with them.
They just were dumb. They mismanaged that game as much as anything. Like,
who did?
You're in the red zone, the Lions.
Yeah, they have the tools to beat
stop with the fourth downs, dog. Come on, get points.
Just kick.
Philly's not scoring. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
I agree.
I didn't get that at all.
A lot of points. Well, but that's his arrogance. That's his arrogance that he just thinks we're a tough team and we're always going to go for it on fourth down. And okay.
Get
All right,
the
how'd that
points.
work out for you? Because you lost. Because you left 12 points that you could have had out on the field, and that would have been the difference between you losing and winning the game. So how'd that work out for you?
Yeah.
There's a difference between toughness and stupidity.
Right.
That
And
was-
your quarterback, they putting pause on your offensive line and your quarterback. So
100%. Run it back, Chad. Who you got in the AFC, brother?
I got the Bills as my best team. They beat a good Tampa team. I know they got injuries or whatnot, but they still on top of top competition, and they beat them pretty handedly. My worst team, I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
That's the word.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chargers as the worst, man. I just don't like what's going on over there. It's just like they should be, with all the things that they have, they should be better than what they are. And them getting beat by who they get beat by?
They got beat by the Jaguars.
They 7-4.
Yeah, beat by the
Badly.
Jaguars. Yeah, the way they got beat is the reason why.
Yeah, it was the way
Beat them
they
down.
got
Yeah,
beat.
it was the way they got beat.
Yeah, it was the
So
way they got beat.
So I mean, them losing is cool, but the way they got beat is why I picked them. And
Something ain't right. Yeah, something is not right with the Chargers. I don't know what's going on, but something.
They 7-4
They
Yeah,
are.
but this
But
week's
they haven't
performance
played
was
well
not-
since they.
in the AFC.
Yeah,
this
but they
week's
haven't played
performance-
well since they started the season with that. Like they started on fire,
Yeah.
but honestly, I don't think they played well since that Giants game. Like it's been ever since then. It's been like they hit or miss. Like you don't know what you're gonna get from week to week with them. So I don't. It's weird with the Chargers right now. It's very weird. And I would have put your boy squarely in the MVP conversation for the way they started the season, and now it's like I don't know, Chad. You might not be wrong about that one, Chad. I ain't gonna hold you.
And then I got let me find it.
The surprise.
My surprise is the Dolphins winning, man. They trying to rattle off some wins, and it came out of nowhere. I guess they're trying to save McDaniel's job, but they looking up, but I don't know if that's going to pretty much save his job.
See you on Black Monday.
Let me tell you something. I watched that entire game.
that was awful.
He was.
You woke up for that?
play- Well, I was already up. I was working on some other
Okay,
stuff.
okay,
Yeah, I was working
okay.
on no, absolutely not. Did not wake up for that. But I was up and I was working on some stuff. I said, "Oh, that's right, they playing this morning." And the only reason I knew they was playing because my I think I got one player and my fantasy thing went off, and I was like, "Oh, that's right, they playing this morning." But that one, let me tell you something. They were one play away from him being fired on Monday. I'm not even joking. That
I agree.
That play at the end of the game where he went for it on 4th and 1, where he could have just kicked the field goal and won the game,
Yeah.
fam, you about to lose your job. And I promise you they were going to fire him on the way back. There's no way he could have kept his job from that play. And the only reason they didn't is because your boy saved him in overtime with that interception. But trust me, he is on – his seat is so hot, I wouldn't even sit down.
Yeah,
Stand up the whole time, brother. Yeah.
So that definitely surprised me. So.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Coming back to you, Byron, who you got, brother?
Best teams, Cam's New England Patriots.
Cam, I got
He
Cam.
went out on a limb.
Cam.
Hey,
No, I'm just
Can
talking about
we-
because you went out on a limb for him earlier.
can we let
I'm giving
Cam
you
take
credit.
his victory lap? Because
I'm giving him credit on that one.
Listen, and let me say something about them, Byron. And you see, if I want to see if you agree. They not doing nothing special. They just not doing nothing wrong. They
Yep.
do nothing. They do nothing
Yep.
wrong.
Yep.
They're in their lanes. They play their man. They block the person in front of them. Drake May makes the right read. They're doing everything that they're just playing smart Patriots football.
Yep.
And now I'm going to make the most egregious statement that's ever been made on a podcast about a football team.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it's not Bill Belichick. Maybe there really truly is a Patriot way.
Maybe.
I'm just saying they doing everything that he taught them to do, and it's still working, and he's not there.
Maybe.
Maybe there is a Patriot way, and that's now. Will I give him credit for establishing the Patriot way? Absolutely. But all I'm saying is, by the way, they my best too. They are my best too by far. It's not even. Yeah.
My surprise is going to be a bad surprise as the Chiefs. Like, what are you doing? Patrick Mahomes, the way he played Sunday, like that was terrible.
We have the same surprise.
Because I mean, y'all, I know Bo Nix. Everybody love Bo Nix, but
no,
that wasn't good. So, and then my worst,
Byron, I'm going to ask you. Hold on, Byron. I can't let you say that and not ask you the question. I have to ask you the question.
Okay.
Are they going to miss the playoffs?
Until they do, I'm gonna say no.
Right now, they're ninth.
I get it. Until they miss it, I'm gonna say no.
And they're gonna take another whooping on Sunday.
Cause they play y'all, right?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
You just played Denver, and they ain't scoring points. We're gonna hang 30 on you. So you got to
now. It's in Kansas City, but it doesn't appear that matters to teams no more. Because people are going into Kansas City and whooping that tail.
It matters when you're coming from a dome team.
Here's what they have left.
It gets cold in Indy, and we practice outside, and they raise the roof on the indoor.
Here's what they have left. Indy, Dallas on the short week in Dallas.
That's a get right game with that defense.
That was the Raiders.
That was the Raiders.
It's gonna be a track. It's gonna be a track meet though.
Dak gonna throw 4 touchdowns though.
If you got Dak in fantasy, you're gonna hit
well. Patrick's gonna throw for 4 or 5 on that. I'm not sold on that defense. Sorry.
They still have the Chargers. They still have Denver. I can see
Denver.
I can see 3 losses.
And the Denver defense.
They got to go at least 5-2.
Patty Mahomes.
They got to go 5-2, 6-1.
I don't see it. Okay, well, they my surprise too because I keep waiting for the Chiefs to be the Chiefs and it ain't happened yet, and it's like, what's going on? Like, why are y'all playing this bad?
Things ain't been the same since he put a ring on that girl, man.
And by the way, oh well, you try to blame it on he played well this weekend. Travis played well. He almost saved him.
His play was declining anyway before he met her.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
They just
Facts.
Yeah. They just haven't been playing well at all as a team. They just been awful. So, okay. So, we got the same best. We got the same surprise. Before I go to Cam, let me give y'all my worst. And this is why I love your Baker Mayfield take. It is now clear to me that Baker Mayfield would have been one of the guys we talked about in the NFL as a quarterback had he never gone to the Browns. Their problems are 1,000% organizational from top to bottom. They are an awfully ran organization. And I say that because initially when I'm watching the game on Sunday, because the Browns are my worst, but I put it on the organization. When I watched them play Sunday, and here's where I had to really think about this, Cam. We have a I call him my nephew, even though he's your real nephew, that would be playing in the league right now if Ben Johnson was his coach. I'm convinced of that. But because he got in there, he got drafted in a year under a horrible team that had no defensive structure, that had nobody on that staff that could truly coach defense the right way, even though they had talent. That's what happens. If you end up on the wrong situation, it could cost you your career. It could. Right? Am I right? Am I right about that, Byron? Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Byron has been saying all season long, I don't want Shedeur to play because they don't have things in place for him to be successful. When the word broke on Sunday and Monday that the man has never taken a first team rep, they didn't even know his cadence style. What the are y'all doing? How can anybody be successful under a team like? And by the way, I'm not even saying it's just Shedeur. How could Gabriel? I gotta apologize to Dylan Gabriel because maybe he's better than what I think he is. He's been not good, but maybe he's better than what you think he is. He just ain't got nobody coaching him. They suck as an organization. And how this man got 2 coaches of the year, it's got to be because Myles Garrett is otherworldly.
Yes.
Because it's certainly not because of the offense. They were awful. They were so bad. And despite all that, Shedeur still had a chance to win the game.
He put it in the receiver's hands. That dude just made a hell of a play to knock it out.
Yeah. So I just ain't never seen an organization. Well, I can't say that. I've seen some organizations be bad, but this organization is bad. They are so bad. They're so bad. It's unbelievable how bad they are. And then why are you doing this to this kid? Like why? And let me say this. I don't think he hates Shedeur. I don't think it's about that. I think he hates that he had to pick Shedeur. Because that wasn't his pick. Dylan was his guy. So I was told that Dylan was his guy. Am I wrong about that?
That's what I heard. I heard that was the owner's call.
Dylan was or
Dylan.
Shedeur was?
Dylan.
So how did Shedeur end up on the roster?
The GM and the head coach is what I hear. I'm still working on that, but that's what I
need you to flush that one out. Because if the head coach wanted Shedeur, then why are you treating him like a redheaded stepchild?
Because the owner wants yeah.
Fam,
I mean, he's the owner.
Okay, well then let's take it back to the owner. I forget his name. Remind me his name, just that fast. I know his name, but I can't think of it right this minute. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
but we'll look down the barrel of the gun. Then fam, you got to go sit down. Cause you are wasting. You might as well just throw your money into a barrel and burn it up.
Yep, when you're worth billions, you can do that. Jimmy Haslam.
This is so bad. This is so bad. And let me also say this. With all due respect to Rex Ryan and his legacy, fam, calm down. Calm all the way down. You ain't got to do that for clicks, bro. That ain't cool. Like, come on, man. You ain't got to do all that. That's not even necessary.
Let me ask you a question, Lord. How would you fix the Browns?
I would sell them. I would bring in an owner who wants to let football people do football things. Because they clearly don't have an owner who wants. The worst thing every Sunday to watch is the brilliance of Myles Garrett being wasted week in and week out. He was brilliant Sunday. Bruh,
he signed the
Lamar
contract.
Jackson.
He had to.
Listen. I fully blame Myles for what he's going through right now. Let's be clear about that. Yeah. But also, it's so hard to watch him be that brilliant. Because you hear every DN, every linebacker in the league talk about it's so hard to guard Lamar, so hard to do things with Lamar. Not for Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett had no problem with Lamar. None. Zero problems with Lamar. So I'm just saying, I would sell it. I think they need to be sold.
I think they could be. I actually think they could be okay. I think they could be okay. First of all, the owner, cool. It's a Jerry Jones thing. You need to go get a GM and let the GM be the GM. You need a real GM, which I have that in place for them too. I have a good GM for them. And then also, because you got to get a football mind in there. That's what you got to do. You got to get a football mind in Cleveland. That's what hurts. And then, because it's more business, right? Mm-hmm. And then you got, I want to say you got pieces like the Jerkins, the Jared Judy, the Myles Garrett, if you want to keep him on defense. You got pieces, and you got a plethora of first-round draft picks.
You got talent. Yeah, you got talent. Yeah.
You got draft picks. What you need to do is get rid of that I guess you could call him a coach, whatever he is. You need to get rid of him. You need to get rid of the GM. You need to bring Joe Thomas to that organization some kind of way because he's a Cleveland Browner for life, and he's
as GM.
He's a football mind. I bring him
The
in as a
GM
GM.
isn't actually not a football guy, but the owner has an analytics guy, and he's got to marry both of them. I know Andrew personally. He's not.
Bring Joe in. Bring
And
Joe
get
in.
the
I
and
actually
like
that.
use analytics as a piece of it, not the piece of it.
But you need somebody, to your point, Cam, that can see it.
Mm.
You don't have nobody in the building that can see it, man. Your eyes don't. You gotta be able to trust your eyes and what you seeing on the field for real.
That's
and
what
everything you keep bringing in is awful. It's just man.
That's why John Lynch has been so good because, like you said, he's seen it. He's seen it. So
Could you imagine if for the last 20 seasons, 20 years, that Jerry, you be Jerry, let your sons be up there with you, and you brought and let's say bygones were bygones, and Jimmy Johnson was the GM. Do you think the Cowboys be in the position they in right now? Like,
absolutely
no way,
not.
right?
no.
So
Absolutely not.
That's just what I think. I think Cleveland got pieces. I think they got a lot of first round draft picks coming up. Like the right person can. I'm not going to say turn around Cleveland, but it can definitely point Cleveland in the right direction. And the other problem with Cleveland, the other problem with them is they in a division with Baltimore and Cincinnati, and
that doesn't help. That doesn't help. Yeah, that doesn't help. I don't know. I like what you said about Joe Thomas because Joe Thomas is actually really brilliant. If you listen to that guy talk, you can hear he understands football very well, and he understands the Browns very well because he lived through it. Mm-hmm. So I kind of like that. But boy, they got to do something because it is not working. It is not working. So anyway, that's mine. So Cam, we'll let you close it out, man. Who's your AFC best worst surprise?
My worst. First of all, Chad, I respect what you say about the Chargers, but you got about 3 or 4 teams down there that every week this will never change. What we're talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
When your running back goes 6 carries for 7 yards, and Genty for the Raiders, when he goes 6 for 7, 6 carries for 7, and your longest run was 11 yards, how can you mathematically make that possible? The Raiders is the most awful franchise in football right now, and the fact that you moved to Vegas, the fact that the GOAT is in the organization.
Yeah.
Your offensive coordinator is your head coach. It's like Tom Brady. I'm questioning you and what the decisions y'all made. It was so many. First of all, I wouldn't have went with Pete Carroll. I would have went with one of these young guns out here, these up and comers. I would have went with one of them. Pete Carroll, you stink in Seattle.
Yeah.
Your last days. Why would you bring him in? Like I don't get what the Raiders doing. And hey, I understand you need a running back, but what is a running back without an offensive line? You had so many things you could have needed in the draft. I don't get what the Raiders you talking about Cleveland? I don't get where the Raiders organization is. Hey, Raiders, you had a 1st round pick, 2nd round pick, 3rd round pick, 4th round pick, 5th round pick, 6th, like everybody else did. You could have grabbed Shedeur too.
Yeah.
Like I don't get what the Raiders I don't get what they're doing as an organization. And it's embarrassing to say that Tom Brady is the GOAT, is one of the people that's leading up this thing. So I think the Raiders are the worst. I think they are the worst thing going at football. Worse than the Cleveland Browns.
Like that game plan last night was
terrible.
He had no answer. I mean, he couldn't throw the ball, so the answer is just keep throwing it, not try to run it. It's nothing. It's keep chucking it. Keep
screen
chucking
pass after screen pass.
And
like, dog, you ain't blocked them yet.
With all due respect to Chad, if you can't get right against the Dallas Cowboys, then you do have real problems.
Everybody else done it, so
everybody.
Dallas got some pieces back.
They have some new pieces.
They got about 4 of them back. I think it might make a difference. But anyway,
all right.
And then Chad, piggyback off what Chad said about the Chargers. Also, Listen, that's a Jim Harbaugh team. We know what Jim Harbaugh want to do on offense. We know what the first thing he want to do. He want to run the football, and they lost.
Is Omarion back?
That's my point. They lost their best weapon, and it changed the entire offense. As a matter of fact, they lost him, and then they lost Najee Harris. They lost the back end. So, like, I get why teams are gearing up for Justin Herbert. I get it, but that ain't what the Chargers identity was. It was running the football, and that I don't think they have that. So, that's fair. My best team. When you 6-4 winning your division and your quarterback is suspect, your defense is lopsided in the Pittsburgh Steelers, and you're getting all your weapons back in the Baltimore Ravens, they may not only win the division, they may win the division by a landslide. Like, it may not be close. And this team, for a minute, we was like, ugh. I mean, Kansas City is going the wrong way. Baltimore is going the right way.
They are.
Pittsburgh is going the wrong way. Baltimore is going the right way. Like,
you know what the best part about
back too. Like, I'm just saying, like,
first of all, that Joe Burrow thing is stupid. Don't even do that. Why waste your time? But you know what the crazy part about Baltimore is going the right way? Lamar ain't played well yet. He's played okay, but he's not played like Lamar. He's not playing
like he was before he got hurt.
Right. He's not playing like MVP level. And they look all right.
I'll do you MVP.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's the hatred in me. I'm sorry. I apologize. Sorry.
There's a lot of hatred in you, and we understand that.
Yeah,
but
Louisville.
Well, I understand that too.
It's a good thing for the Ravens. He still got steps to take to get to that level.
Yeah, that's a bad thing for the rest of the AFC though. I can see Baltimore and Buffalo colliding again.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
And then my surprise team, you was talking about the Rams is the best team in the NFC, and I get it, but they got beat by the Eagles, and the Eagles got the same record as them, and the Eagles keep finding a way, whether it's a game they got to score points, whether a game they can look like trash. They 8-2. Call it what you want. The 8-2, and in the AFC, there is a Philadelphia Eagle in the AFC too. They play the exact same way. That's the Denver Broncos. For some reason, they keep winning these games, and it's the ugliest thing you see in football.
It is.
At the end of the day, they 8-2.
It's disgustingly ugly. It's disgusting.
8-2. I mean, what are you gonna say? Like, we were talking about Minnesota a while ago. Okay, I get it. Denver is 8-2, but they have an identity, which is their defense.
You saying they're like the Eagles? I think they're more like last year's Commanders. Like, somehow they're figuring out a way, and the defense is playing way above their head. Now, the defense is good.
The Commanders had weapons on top of weapons, though. They had the kid they had the running back that they sent to San Francisco because they was going to have to pay him. They had McLaurin, who was top-notch receiver.
How are Denver doing this? How are they doing this?
How's the Eagles doing it?
Well, the Eagles are doing it because they got Howie Roseman.
They have a good defense,
right?
Okay, and so go back to the Broncos. They have a top-notch defense.
They do. They won on
that pass rush. Ain't no joke.
They coming, man. They coming, man. So I don't know. You're right. I can't argue with that.
That is my surprise team is Denver. Listen, the coach Indy is in the mix, and here's the recipe for Indy to do whatever you got to do. You can't go down by 2 scores because you're not asked. I don't want Daniel Jones to be forced to bring my team back. Okay, so I know where we are. I know exactly what Indy is. Go out there and jump on that team by 10 points in the second half. Just coast, run the ball with Jonathan Taylor. Throw those check downs to Warren, hit Pittman across the middle with one-on-one coverage. You good. But the Broncos is a scarier team to me than Indy is. By the way, we beat the Denver Broncos off a fluke. He jumped over try to block the punt with the extra point. The Denver is legit, bro.
I'm gonna tell you why your point is so strong. Because they've been behind in most of the last 3 or 4 games. And the defense is what pulled them back in it. The defense is what drugged them all the way back. And then Bo Nix for 3 quarters looks awful. And then for that one, like Caleb, for that 1 quarter or that 1, 2, or 3 drives, he looks like he might be the second coming. You like, I don't know how they're doing this, but
I know we all hate them, and hate is a strong word. I'm not going to use the word hate. I know we all don't like them, but at some point we got to say
trust him.
At some point we got to say that Sean Payton is doing a good job in doing.
Oh, I can say I hate that.
Yeah, I don't like him.
I hate that.
I mean,
but also, you're correct. He is doing. They playing well. Like Reggie. No, he done talked to Steve a lot about this. I'm sure.
Reggie is not allowed to talk about Steve on the show because when Denver doesn't do good, he can't say that. So we're not gonna let him talk the good stuff. I got you, Reggie. I got you. Uncle Atwater.
Only nice thing.
Put it on me, not on Reggie. You hear me?
You're a good friend. All right, Reggie, you got just in time to jump into this NFL games of the week. What we doing, y'all? Bills or Texans?
Bills.
Bills.
The quarterback is out again this
week. David Mills starting.
Yeah,
CJ's
he's
out.
still out.
Steelers Bears. No
Bears.
They might not struggle in this one. They might get this one out right.
They'll find a way to. That's what they do.
That's Mason Rudolph, bro. No.
Yeah, Mason Rudolph like a boxer.
I'm off that narcotic.
Yeah.
I was never on that narcotic, but
yeah. Colts Chiefs. It's a big one. That's a big one.
Colts.
I think the Colts slammed the door.
You think they knocked them out the playoffs right here?
I think they slammed the door.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And that's what makes this game scary because Kansas City know that too. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if I want to play Mahomes under the fire.
But you know what the problem is? But here's the problem. Here's the problem. You can know it and still not have the answers.
Man, I got Kansas City by 10.
I don't see it.
Because you're playing a team. You're playing the Patrick Mahomes. Have we seen Patrick Mahomes with his back against the wall outside of the Super Bowl?
But nothing lasts forever.
I agree. But the man ain't dead. Let's not act like he's old and done and all that stuff.
So a team that can't stop the run, you're saying they're gonna stop Jonathan Taylor this weekend.
I'm saying we're still missing DeForest Buckner. I'm saying we've been having issues getting the ball done.
I hear you, but I'm saying to you,
is he out for the year?
No, he was on IR. This is his last game.
Okay.
I hear what you're saying, and I don't disagree with that. But you're saying a team that cannot stop the run is going to stop the best running back in football, who is on a heater right now.
He's not the best running back in football.
He is right now.
No. Atlanta got the best running back in football.
Well, that's possible.
He's amazing. He's brilliant.
Listen, you can say what you want.
He's phenomenal.
You are right.
He is not their problem.
He did.
You know what?
He's phenomenal.
Our defense should be a little bit better. We coming off a bye week. Our DBs are getting adjusted. New DB getting adjusted to our system.
And the one that's been hurt the last 5 games. Whoa, he'll be back too. Yeah,
he'll be back too. So,
yeah, I'm with you, Reggie. With all that being said, Kansas City by 9. Then.
Okay, all right.
Because what you don't, I'm just telling you, what you don't want. I don't want Daniel Jones having to do more than what I need Daniel Jones to do.
No question about it. No question about it. Eagles, Cowboys. Now this one's different for me because last week they were away from the emotion. This week they're gonna be smack dab in the middle of it.
I don't know. I think the Cowboys are gonna play them tough. I really think they're gonna play them tough.
The Eagles' defense got even better.
Cowboys' defense looked better.
This is Raiders. Come on. We're not doing that.
You have to that they played the Raiders.
Y'all can do that. I'm gonna take the Eagles. Y'all can have that Cowboys defense. I'm not buying that junk. Dude, that was the Raiders and the worst game plan I've ever seen.
And I understand what you're saying.
You got affection that they played the Raiders, man. You're supposed to beat the doors off the Raiders.
They didn't make it close.
No, they didn't. It was 31-16. It was 31-16 before they got that safety.
You ain't count that last touchdown. Come on. Come on now.
You supposed to hang.
You put your trust in the Cowboys if you want to. That defense is.
Hey, hold up? Did I pick? I just said they're gonna play them tougher than what we.
Okay. I did. That's fair. That is fair. That is what you said. Okay.
It's what I said.
That's what you did.
I think the Eagles are going to win, but it's not going to be because of
It's gonna be like the rest of their games. It's gonna be ugly.
it
Yeah.
is gonna be ugly.
They're gonna
but I
fumble
think it's-
around on offense and do just enough.
I think
AJ
totally
Brown's
different.
gonna get behind one of them corners.
I
But I
think
don't
totally
think it's- I
different
don't
with
think
you
it has
guys
anything to
thinking
do
right
with it.
now. I think totally different. Just like you said about the coach slamming the door, I think the Eagles has a chance to slam the door on the Cowboys. So why wouldn't they do something different?
And the only part I'm saying is this: I think you
It's a
were able to
divisional game.
walk away from the emotion on a road game. The best thing that could have happened to the Cowboys, they came out the bye week and went away from Cowboy Stadium. So none of what was going on with this kneeling thing could affect them on the road because it's all right here and we can control it. I don't think you're gonna be able to control it this weekend, and I think it's gonna be too much. I don't think you can overcome everything. I
Lord,
think
with
the
the
Eagles
Eagles,
gonna win the game.
with the Eagles being 8-2,
Yeah.
they have matched the play of every team they played.
Yeah,
They had to throw the ball, and they had to have a little bit of a shootout against the Rams, so they did it.
yeah.
Detroit was playing like this, they matched their intensity. Like I think whatever the team. So if Dak is going to throw for 4 touchdowns, I think Jalen may have 3 and rush for 1. Like I think they match whatever team they playing. They do whatever it takes to win that game.
What I love about what we've done here, I'm just real quick, Reggie. What I love about what we've done here with this show, none of us have bought into that hype or that lie that something is so wrong with the Eagles offense. Okay, if that's what you want to believe, but
No, it is something wrong with it. It ain't good.
Something is wrong
Something's
with their
wrong.
team.
Something is
Something's
wrong.
wrong with their team chemistry.
So okay,
And
however you want to frame it, it's wrong. It ain't good.
I want to say that because while they're not scoring a bunch of points, but they are winning. So
Yeah.
Harley, who you think gonna win? That's what I want to know.
Eagles or Cowboys?
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
She just speaking what's in her daddy heart.
Maybe she saw what was on your shirt. Maybe it's the cowboy on your shirt.
Yeah, that's what it was. She saw the little cowboy and was like, "Oh, Daddy got on the Cowboys." So there you go.
I think the Eagles will be just fine. At the end of the day, Saquon is Saquon, Brown is Brown, Smith is Smith. Hurts is going to make the right plays when they have to. When they backs against the wall like they was against the Rams, they're going to make the right play. They're going to show up.
Can I comment on one thing?
Go ahead.
I just think in the playoffs that might come back to bite them because they are not running Saquon like they should, like nowhere near like they ran them last year. And
The offensive line is a little different, Reggie. The offensive line is a little different too.
Yeah, I understand.
They're
I'm
having
just saying
big
in
trouble.
playoffs when
The
you
center being
have
helped.
to run that ball.
No Lane Johnson. No Lane Johnson.
Yeah, he's been in and out of the
Oh,
lineup
that's right.
since week 2.
Yeah. Last game, Bucks Rams.
Woo!
Give me the Rams.
The Rams.
I think all of those injuries are catching
I
up with the Bucks.
I sure wish Baker had.
Bucky
all the
coming
people.
back this weekend?
That's perfect. Is Bucky back?
I haven't heard that he's back yet.
I think
He did that last week when
I think he is.
they was ramming it down the Bills' throat.
I think
They
I
need
saw him
him.
on Prize Picks. I think he is.
They need him. They need him.
I
They
need
need
Bucky
him.
back too.
Me
He
too.
need like 2.
Me too. Me too.
I'm
gonna
a
take
fantasy league.
I'm taking the Bucks. I don't see Baker and Tampa Bay doing this 2 weeks in a row. I'm gonna take the Bucks.
Okay. College football is upon us, gentlemen. The most impressive team. I think we should just give the floor to the two
Are
gentlemen.
we talking about
in
last week,
Oklahoma.
or are we talking about week? First of all, I need to know. Are we talking about last week, or are we talking about the week before last, or last week?
We talking about last week, sir.
So we're not talking about week before last. Well, I guess it don't matter because back to back, we were the best teams back to back weeks. It don't matter.
Dang, ran him off.
Man.
And he should be gone. They lost to Clemson.
Yeah, they beat that.
Dog.
Hey,
Brent Venables and that defense. That defense is legit, dog.
That is
Ooh.
weird. I don't know what just happened there. But
Hey, that
go
was
ahead, y'all.
God.
you did that on purpose.
That
Lord.
had nothing to do with God. Y'all
That was
got the
God.
floor. Y'all listen. Y'all got the floor and do your thing.
How did you start out, man?
That defense. I mean, we ain't even limited to the defense. We turned 3 turnovers, 2 fumbles. We should have recovered 1, and we had 2 more balls that were on the ground. They went into Alabama and out physical in Alabama. The quarterback was shook. The A gap pressure was getting home. I mean, they smothered them dudes. I mean, yeah, he threw for all them yards, but don't nobody care about yards, about points. Tell
Yes.
them jokers 3 touchdowns with that raggedy offense and offensive coordinator.
Hey, man,
I
this dude
mean,
good.
them boys are playing, man. I'm proud of them dudes, and that defense is no joke. That front seven is no joke.
What'd you say? You said we did it without our best defensive player.
Yeah, best too, because Jaden Jackson didn't really play either.
Man, this dude
So
good.
you can cut them rushing yards they got in half if Jaden Jackson plays.
Hey, time out. This dude literally got up and walked away for real, didn't
I was in,
You know why?
I was in a situation.
Because right now, the only thing he believes in is the ACC. That's why.
I was in a situation. We was gonna have a whole different show if I stayed.
Whoa.
Let me.
That's all I mean, them jokers, they're proud of them dudes. That defense is salty, man. It's no
My
joke.
take-
They're physical and fast. Go ahead.
Here go my take. Please handle business. Please don't get too high and take care of Mizzou and LSU. Please handle business. Because when you come off a win like you did, we just played the most 2 hardest places in football to play. In Tennessee,
At night.
Y'all gonna be
at Bama,
y'all gonna be
you know what I mean? And at LSU is horrible to play there. Thank God that game is in OU. It's in Norman. So like,
the only game y'all gotta worry about is Missouri. Y'all gonna be LSU by 50.
I don't think we have to worry about Missouri. If our defense show up, we don't have to worry about Missouri either. Now,
Right.
I would say
right.
That's right. Missouri quarterback, their starting quarterback is out for the year, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
Their running back ain't
now-
no joke though.
Right now, Oklahoma is
9.5.
firmly into the college football playoffs according to the committee.
8.
So
Is
they
that
will
what
go-
we had?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were
they-
top. We're the top of the 2 lost teams ahead
they
of Notre
control
Dame,
their own destiny.
Alabama, and all of them
That just came out tonight, right?
today. Yeah.
Just
Okay,
a few minutes ago. Yeah.
So
and
so that was what us. I get the Texas thing, cool, and Materia shouldn't have played that game. Fine, whatever. But the Ole Miss game, we should have won. We should have beat Ole Miss.
yeah.
Like,
If he doesn't fumble that punt, we do.
if
beat
you
him.
don't fumble the punt,
We were going to score because we were on their side of the field.
momentum, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that defense is no joke, man.
I mean, outside of Ohio State, Indiana, I don't know what Indiana is. I think we're playing some of the best football in the country. I don't know what Indiana
on
is.
defense, is
Indiana,
what's in
right?
Ohio
On
State.
defense.
Yeah.
Indiana is either the best team in the nation or a fraud. I don't think there's a middle ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Really?
being honest. I just don't think there's a middle ground. I think they're either because they're doing everything that great teams do.
With all
So-
due respect, Lloyd,
Yeah.
Matt Patricia calling the defensive plays over there in Ohio State. I think Ohio State is the best team in the country.
That's
hands
what
down.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So we don't. So
They got to play each other at some point. So we'll
they
see.
got to play each other in the Big Ten championship.
game.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So either they're gonna make it a really competitive game and get into the playoffs, or they're gonna get beat by 40. So I don't know what we're gonna find out what they are, but it's wildly exciting to see what Indiana's doing right now. It really is. Georgia might be Georgia.
Peaking.
They might be Georgia. We'll see.
They
I don't
peaking.
know. Yeah, they might be
Who might-
Georgia.
Who might be Georgia?
Georgia. They may be Georgia still. I don't know. Again,
We don't know yet.
we don't know. We don't
They
know.
got
But I
y'all
will
figured
say
out.
this.
As of right now, y'all playing Notre Dame. First.
Yep. At home.
Yep. But I will say this. Ty Simpson will hate y'all forever because y'all cost him a Heisman.
So I mean, they bailed him out.
Everything that
They
he
bailed
is.
him out of a pick in the end zone. They called that hold that had nothing to do with the
Nothing
play.
to do with
That
the
ball
play.
was picked. That ball was
Nothing to
picked.
do with the play.
Right.
They could have let that dude go scot free, and that was a pick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, killed.
That boy was
He's
seeing
out.
ghosts. BV. I mean, he did a great job. Well, I say that for my shout outs.
He's out. He's
Yeah,
out.
he's done.
He's out. He's out.
Yeah.
He's out of the Heisman. We can stop that conversation. And matter of fact, it's funny because Greeny, he usually brings this one dude up, this new guy they got, and every week, Ty Simpson's playing the best ball in college football, and I was like, fam, So you just gonna not look at the kid in Indiana ever? Like, ain't nobody playing better than that kid. Nobody. And so it's not at the quarterback position. He's it. Who's playing better than him?
I like the quarterback.
Chambliss.
I like saying Ohio State. I like the way he's
Chambliss is playing really well too.
Who'd you say, Byron?
Chambliss, Ole Miss quarterback.
Ole Miss.
Nobody thought they were going to be 9-1 or whatever they are with him.
No question. I can't take that from him. I guess I look at who's having Heisman moments.
Okay.
And right now it's
he
him
had
and
one
Jeremiah
against
Love.
us.
Sure did.
He ain't
Right now
gonna
it's
get
him
it,
and
though.
Jeremiah Love.
But he ain't gonna get it. They're not gonna give it to him back. It's gonna be
Jeremiah Love right now is playing the best football in college football. But
and it ain't gonna. It's just like the MVP in the NFL. They don't even talk about running backs. They talk about quarterbacks.
Now, as bad as they played, though, we have to talk about the quarterback at A&M too. If we're going to talk about those conversations.
Yes, 100%, 100%. Because they should have lost that game.
Absolutely. If he just kicks the field goal in the second half, they lose.
They should have lost.
I don't know what that idiot was doing.
Are you talking about Detroit Lions? Oh, my bad. Wrong division.
You play too much.
You play a lot. You play a lot, bro. So who's the imposter teams? Who's the imposter team? I'll start. Jeff Brom is an imposter coach.
Oh man.
This sounds personal.
I love it, and I wrestled with this. I wrestled with how I was going to present this all day because I said, "Do I really want to go hard in the paint?" But here's what I mean by that, fam. You can't beat Miami and all these top 5 teams all the time, and then lose the. Come on, man. Clemson ran a 3-legged dog out there and won that game. There's no reason why you should have lost that game. There's no reason why you should have lost to California. You got and after at some point you got to look within. It's the James Franklin. It's the James Franklin thing. Like if you can't win you're gonna win the big one and can't win the inconsequential one. That's crazy to me. So I'm starting to think, man, maybe he ain't what I thought he was, man.
No.
I'm just saying, bro. I don't know how you lose games that you know what the spread on that game was Friday, I mean? 15. 15. How you lose a game that you're supposed to win by 15?
It's a lot of upset people.
That's crazy. But okay. All right. We can move on. I'm done. Who else is an imposter? An imposter.
Texas.
No.
Without question.
Yeah, sure.
They still trying to hype them up with 3 losses to get. I'm like, y'all had the worst loss of anybody.
Absolutely.
Florida's 3-6. What are they? 3-7, and you lost to them, and they're going to get in because. And then they didn't just lose to Georgia. It was 25 points. What are we talking about?
If you just want to put them in because it's a TV show, that's fine. That's the lie you want to tell yourself. That's fine. But are they a top 25 team? Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely.
They're going to get Arch neck broke. Dog,
absolutely not.
That dude is tough. I give him that because, he takes a beating.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else? Texas was a good pick there. Speaking of Texas, games of the week: Arkansas and Texas this week.
Come on, Texas.
You play too much too. You play too much too.
My bad, Rich. I was thinking.
It ain't you. It's Lloyd playing too much. Really,
I ain't playing too much. I'm not playing too much.
This is the basketball or football? Hey, let me get a shout out before I get out of here. Let me get my shout out.
You give it a shout out before you leave? Okay, what's the shout out?
You talking crazy over the game of the week. That's my shout out.
That sounds like an unshout out.
That's an unshout out.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, as bad as Texas play, they might beat Texas.
Yeah, right. I don't care how bad you get. You ain't finna be. Arkansas is.
So based on what you've seen,
Now,
does Petrino get to keep that job?
I mean, if you go get a defensive coordinator, they putting up 30 a game. You got to play. They putting up 30 against everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody putting up 30 against. But the problem is they're giving up 50.
Yeah, gave up 50. And,
He didn't even say 40. He said 50.
yeah, you got to choose. You got to choose which one you want to do. You can't do both.
I mean, and the crazy thing about it, though, it's they're losing by like 3 points.
Yeah.
To
That's the part that sucks.
Heartbreaking.
You know what the irony of what you're saying is? That's the exact same thing about Louisville. All 3 games they lost by 5 points total. 5.
So
You can't find 5 points, fam.
But
you can't find 5 points.
Texas won't blow them out now. I don't think Texas will blow them out.
No, they will not. If they can't blow Kentucky out, they definitely not gonna blow Arkansas out.
They should have lost to Kentucky.
They should have lost to Kentucky. Yeah. Y'all gonna hold serve at home?
Yes. The hard place to play anyway. They got a backup quarterback. It ain't gonna be easy necessarily because that running back is really good. And they have a decent defense. So it's not going to be easy, and I still don't know what our identity is on offense. Cam, maybe you help me out and figure what we get out of offense, but I'm going to ride that defense
It should
all day.
It should be Anderson.
Don't let it be a trap game.
Nah, I don't think so.
I mean, if you listen to them dudes talk,
We've already got the trap game. Was the trap game really was Bama after you beat Tennessee.
I was gonna say I think this was the trap game and they handled it.
And if you just listen to everything post game, they literally celebrated in the locker room. They walking out like we're just 8-2.
Yeah,
we're 8-2. We ain't done nothing yet. So I don't think it'll be a letdown like that.
What about USC and Oregon? Where is USC?
In Oregon, I'm taking Oregon.
Yeah.
USC is now 15th, and Oregon is now 7th.
I will take Oregon.
Okay. Anybody disagree? Nobody disagree?
Nah.
Okay. Pitt and Georgia Tech, one of them is not going to play in the ACC championship after this game. Virginia's probably in. They're probably in. So now it just becomes who is it? Is it going to be Pitt or Georgia Tech?
I'm going to say Georgia Tech. Pitt looked terrible last week.
And by the way, Georgia Tech did everything they possibly could to lose that game this weekend. Everything they possibly could have done. And somehow the other team was like, no, we give it back to you. Boston College was like, no, you can't have it. It's okay.
Yep.
So
I'm going with Byron, Georgia Tech.
I'm calling for the. Well, I gotta wait till Thursday, but I think I'm gonna go a different way. So I guess I just gave it away. So, this is an interesting one to me because Cincinnati might be one of them imposter teams too. They keep hovering around, although they're now out. They're now finally out of the top 25. Okay, but they keep hovering around. And they got one loss. But BYU also has one loss. And they keep hovering around.
Well, BYU's one loss is Tech.
Cincinnati got hulled out by Utah.
Yeah. Well, BYU got hulled out too by Tech.
But by Tech. Tech beat Cincinnati, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Tech right now is in should if
they're
by
fifth.
all practical purposes, they should get in.
Unless they get beaten in the Big 12 championship.
Unless they get beaten in the Big 12 championship, then they won't get in. But they should get in. They should. I'll
take BYU. Last time Cincinnati played a physical team, they got it.
And BYU
got hammered. Yeah, they got hammered.
They are physical. Yeah. They are physical. Okay. Everybody going BYU or Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Okay.
BYU.
All right. The final five is very simple, gentlemen. College basketball is back. I know it's only been about 3 weeks now, but who do you see early returns on as the best men and women's college basketball team. And I'll start by saying I got a chance to see that UConn BYU game. That's one of the biggest games I've seen. And I don't mean as in status. I mean some big jokers out there.
UConn is huge.
They were both massive out there.
Yeah.
UConn big everywhere. I saw the game. I don't know if anybody else saw it. Or have you seen the projected number one, Dabanasti? Have you seen him play yet?
No.
Okay. I got a chance to see him play. He's interesting. I get why he is the projected number one.
Mm.
I just don't know. His game is not fluid to me.
He kind of reminds you of the kid last year from, I think, NC State. That went to Utah. His uncle was calling all that drama.
Ace Bailey.
Yes.
Ace Bailey. He reminds you a little bit of Ace Bailey. Yeah.
It's a work in progress. You can see the talent for sure,
Right.
but it's like it ain't fluid yet. And you now he's putting up numbers. I think he's averaging what 20, almost 25 points a game. I think is what it is, something crazy like that. So he's putting up the numbers, but it's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do coming down the stretch. But UConn looked good because they beat the brakes off of BYU. So UConn looked good. So I don't know. And then the UConn women just
standard.
They just picked up right.
Texas is good too.
Texas is very good.
We saw that firsthand. You talking about big? They're starting 5'6", 4', 6'3", 6'1", 6'1", 5'6", and the 5'6" is all American. And that freshman is really good.
UCLA is starting out good.
Texas got everything.
UCLA is good too. Yep.
Yeah.
There's a good game going on right now. Duke and Kansas kind of going there.
Oh, really? Really? Yeah. Okay. I may have to pull that one up. Okay. So interesting start to the season. Way too early to get into the true essence of it, but it's interesting. It's very, 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 very interesting. Okay. Who we unshouting out? That's the real question. Come to a close. Who we unshouting out? I'm unshouting out Jeff Brom. Brother, I love you. But Jesus, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? Y'all had a path. And you just coaching. You can't even blame. And by the way, Miller Moss, the quarterback, has been awful. He has been awful. But that ain't why you lost the game. You lost the game because of coaching. Just bad decision after bad decision. I don't understand it. So, I don't know. I have to unshout you out, brother. I love you, but, gotta be fair.
I'm going to unshout out the LSU athletic department.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Come on, dog. You can't fire the man, then say he didn't report for work to not pay him his money. Stop.
Is that what happened?
That's basically what they were trying to say, yeah. That they didn't fire him. He just didn't show up and blah, blah, blah. Wow. Stop. Pay that man his money. You fired him. No.
That's real petty.
Yeah, no, dog. That's trash.
Yeah.
And I'm no Brian Kelly fan at all.
I have a question. Is your boy back on the hot seat?
Who?
In Alabama?
No. If they lose to Auburn, he will be. Because they'll make the playoffs. They're going to make the playoffs as long as they beat Auburn. Okay. I think. Doesn't matter if they make it to the SEC championship game or not.
Just had to ask, just curious.
But if he loses to Auburn, absolutely.
Yeah. Really?
I mean, Bill Curry got fired after he went 10-2, so they don't care down there.
They do not.
And that was not a good showing Sunday. Or Saturday, sorry.
Okay. All right. Any other unshout outs before we get to the shout outs?
I'm gonna shout out Kevin Stefanski. Sup.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Hope this year.
But he might be just trying to keep. Now that I know that that wasn't the owner's. I mean, that wasn't his decision. Maybe he's trying to just keep his job, which I can.
We got suspicion that it wasn't his decision. I'll
To be continued on that. Yeah.
No,
But tentatively, we are giving you a firm unshout out.
I mean, either way, it's mismanagement.
No
you don't
first team
have two rookies. You don't. I get that. That's not the issue, because backups don't get reps. That's why the backup is a vet, because they don't need them, because they're not going to get them. That's not unusual at all that he never had any.
Okay.
It's the fact that your backup and starter are rookies.
Well, that's
rookies
why
need
that part's
tons of
unusual. Yeah, rookies need reps. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
That's the issue.
For Cleveland. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just, you know, it's just a mess all around.
That's a weird situation.
They shouldn't even
Yes.
They shouldn't even drafted the kid, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Very true.
You know, it just
and then they bungled it and mismanaged it ever since he got there.
I even feel like they did the starting quarterback.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. You missed it earlier. I said I had to back off Dylan Gabriel, because I said maybe this ain't Dylan's fault, because this organization is awful.
I mean, think about it.
Terrible.
You get rid of old A Flacco, and he goes to Cincinnati. He put up numbers,
right?
And he looked old and decrepit with you.
Yeah.
I mean, we should have known this was crazy when Dylan threw 40 passes and had 130 yards.
Oof.
Y'all remember that? He threw 40 passes.
But that's what he's doing every week. That's what he's doing every single week.
Yeah.
and I do think that, Byron, but at the same
for
time,
2 years he's a dink and dunk guy. His arm ain't strong enough. If the wind blows, good luck.
I've been saying that for 2 or 3 years. So I do think my gut tells me and my eyes tell me that's who he is. But also, he's getting no help from his organization. So I can't. I refuse to blame him completely anymore.
What I hate
the
to
organization
say
is awful. Yeah.
I don't think they should have drafted a quarterback. Period. They should have just found them a veteran and went that way, because they are not good at developing QBs.
They are not.
So to be fair, I don't think they should have drafted a quarterback. They should have took that pick and went O-line or something. They should have did something.
Anything
but a quarterback.
Like historically bad at developing quarterbacks.
Historically bad. Yeah.
I would even go as far as say it's criminal. Like, some of this feels criminal. Like somebody need to atone for this. Like, what are we doing out here? Okay. All right, let's get some real shout outs, y'all. Shout outs. Who we shouting out?
Brent Venables, my guy. He called a wonderful game. I know he threw for 300 plus, but they only got in the end zone 3 times, 4 sacks, a pick 6, 2 fumbles, and boys were ready and they hunted. So as a person, I like BV. He's a good dude. So, after the Ole Miss game, there was grumblings about his job, and then he rattles off Tennessee and at Tennessee and at Bama. So shout out to my guy, because I like him a lot. He's good people.
Nice.
All right.
Nice. Shout out Arkansas Razorback basketball, because they about to lose the Winthrop.
That sounds like an unshout out. Sounds like an unshout.
And that look of disgust on his face when he said it. Definitely said unshout.
Reggie, but you know I'm over here peeking over out the corner of my eye and score like, are they about to lose this game? Oh my God. What is happening right now? Ooh, it's gonna be hot in Arkansas tomorrow, boy.
Ooh, bro, they put a lot of money in this program. You talking about some money behind this?
It's gonna be hot in Arkansas tomorrow, no matter what the temperature is.
At the end of the day, this is coaching. I hate to call it. You can't. This ain't talent. This is.
Wow. And I'm assuming it's a day of the timeout, because I don't have the game pulled up.
No, I just saw the score right now.
But they down by 5 with 1:26 to go. That's not good. That's the
you got some quick shots and quick shots.
I mean, there's a chance.
Yeah,
but not a good one.
Not a good one, brother.
Not a good one.
You just had a good strategy. You got to have a good strategy.
Not a good one. Okay.
Brother, look, my eyes so red. I'm tired. All right. Guys, I'm about to let y'all go, man.
Listen, we about to wrap up here in a second. Byron, you got any shout outs? Anybody else?
That was it. Just Brent Venables already.
Okay.
That was it.
Chad, you got any?
Man, I'm shouting out first Arthur Blank. He donated $50 million to 4 HBCUs: Spelman, Morehouse, Morris Brown, and Clark.
Okay.
That's huge. And also, let me shout out the University of Michigan. We are ranked in basketball, football, women's basketball, and ice hockey.
You know what? I almost want to take your shout out away when you say ice hockey. You ain't watched not one
Hey, that's a real sport.
period
man.
of ice hockey.
Hey, don't disrespect ice hockey. That's a real sport.
You're right. I just got one shout out. Shout out to Dr. Bone, my new optometrist who took care of me and is getting my eyes right.
Nice.
With my temps and also my news that'll be here soon. I'm in the game, man. I'm
you look very studious, brother.
The days of the 2020 over. So there it is. So shout out to him, and he gonna have me seeing like I need to see again. So guys, it's been beautiful. It's been wonderful. I hope you've enjoyed it because we've enjoyed it. Shout out to everybody rewatching it. We appreciate y'all. Keep driving those numbers up. Like, subscribe, and share to somebody. And we out of here. 5 out.
Will get you 10 when you're plugging in with the there's no mystery. Let's make history with the oh, the strongest 2 and 3. Add 1 more plus me and do the 5.